This is it. The final ever Doctor Who story of the classic series, and it is the final ever DVD review that I'll do. No, I'm only kidding. I had you go in there for a sec. Yes, this is the DVD review of Survival. So, what do I think of this finale to the classic series? I think it's a very good story, a very good way to end the 26-year run of Doctor Who. If we take a look at the cover, we've got a few things going on. We've got Sylvester McCoy with a skull, and we've got Ace, who's just there. And she has cat eyes, and the Doctor also has cat eyes. We also have this cat person, one of the cheetah people, and the background is set on the planet of the cheetah people. You can see his volcano and red skies and things, and you may be able to see there's an eye there, and it is the eye of the Master, played by Anthony Ainley. He returns in this story after making his last appearance in The Ultimate Foe, which is part of the trial of a Time Lord. We take a look at the side. That's what it's like. So you can see the horse on the spine, which is ridden by the cheetah people. So you've got cheetahs on horses, which is a very odd combination, but there you go. This story was written by Rona Munro. You've got all the screen grabs. You've got the Seventh Doctor, the Master. You've got people on a quarry, and you've got one of the people who's Ace's friends who gets basically hypnotised by the Master and is infected by this sort of virus thing from the cheetah planet. The Doctor takes Ace back to her hometown of Perivale, only to find that something is very, very wrong. Many of Ace's old friends and neighbours have disappeared, whilst domestic pets become victims of unseen killers. Will the hunter become the hunted when only the fittest survive? The special features include commentary by Sylvester McCoy, Sophie Aldred and Andrew Cartmel, who was the script editor. Fan commentary by the winners of a recent Doctor Who magazine competition, which was for episode 3 only. Cat Flap, a 2-part documentary covering the making of Survival, and I must say it's a very good documentary. Deleted and extended scenes, you've got outtakes, Sylvester McCoy swearing his head off, continuities, photo gallery, isolated score, Radio Times listings, programme subtitles, subtitle production notes, Endgame, a documentary delving into why Doctor Who was cancelled at the end of season 26 and what might be in store for Doctor Who and Ace if the series had continued into season 27. Search Out Science, a schools programme featuring the Doctor and Ace with Stephen Johnson and K9. It's a pretty terrible thing in my opinion. Little Girl Lost, a retrospective look at the development of Sophie Aldred's character Ace. Destiny of the Doctors, Anthony Ainley's last appearance as the Master in these links from the 1997 computer game. So you've got quite a few special features, all on the 2 discs in this DVD, which I think is absolutely brilliant. It covers a lot of things, including the sudden cancellation of Doctor Who because the BBC was stupid. But hey, if they didn't do that, I might not be here doing this review. I've said that a couple of times in past videos. This story was originally broadcast on BBC One between the 22nd of November and the 6th of December 1989. Produced by John Nathan Turner, his last story he ever produced, directed by Alan Waring, incidental music composed by Dominic Glynn. And I must say, the music in this is pretty good. Dominic Glynn, of course, did the theme tune for season 23, The Trial of the Time Lord, starring Colin Baker. The cover is by Lee Binding, and the runtime is 72 minutes, so it's a three-parter, like Ghostlight. And here's the inside. You've got Sylvester McCoy with cat eyes, holding the skull, about to kill the master. The disc is the same, and disc 2 is the same. Usually have two different pictures, but both discs are the same. Overall, would I get this? Yes, I would definitely get this. I think it's a really good finale to season 26, and if the show had continued, I'm sure it would have got better, because in my opinion, season 26 was when the show was getting good again, because the 80s, it went downhill for me. I think a lot of people may agree with me, but this season really shown that Doctor Who was not just a silly program that was dated, because in my opinion, I think season 26 was pretty ahead of its time. You had Battlefield with the Destroyer, and the makeup on the Destroyer was just awesome, and this story is great. I think it's a great way to end the season. It's such a pity that it was actually the final story of the original series run. It's ironic how it's called Survival, seeing as the show ultimately never survived. But yeah, like I said, if it didn't get cancelled, we wouldn't have had Russell T Davies trying to bring it back, because if it carried on, it would have probably got worse in time. I mean, it was getting better. I'm sure it would have got better, but thing is, people will get bored of the same thing. So I think it was essential that the show took a break. It was off air for 16 years, and yeah, we got the movie in between, but the less I said about that, the better. The only good thing about that is Paul McGann. But I think it's essential you pick this up. I think it's a very good story. I think it's a good end to the classic series anyway, with the final speech. It's a pity we didn't get to see out the Seventh Doctor and Ace, as discussed in my retrospective, which was my last video. Season 27 would have saw the Seventh Doctor and Ace bow out of the show. So it's a real pity that Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred didn't get the end they deserved, but instead you just see them walking off back to the TARDIS. And other than that, yeah, I think it's a very good story, and I said at the beginning, it's my last DVD review. I'm only kidding with you guys. There's a lot of DVD reviews to come, but I've decided to review this. I thought it's important to review this. It's one of the most important stories in the history of Doctor Who. I think it's essential to many Doctor Who fans. If you like Sylvester McCoy's Doctor, then definitely pick this up. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this DVD review as much as I have, and if you get the DVD, I hope you enjoy it. So stay tuned next time for even more Doctor Who DVD reviews. This is certainly not the last.